Hey, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to another trading recap. Today, Tuesday, market was a bit good, I would say. In my opinion, market was good, but in the long run, I didn't really grasp what that said. So going back to yesterday, talked about how market goes to the daily. I talked about how market was gonna break higher highs, previous highs, because eventually we're trying to respect this liquidity sweep right here, and we try and make market where it was about last year in September. So that's what we're doing right now. Just had that little setback from the tariffs. The market found liquidity, broke this high. This was the previous day. This was yesterday's low, highs and low. So this was yesterday. Market broke it, like I said, during Asian and London session. So I just did the same thing. I had opportunities to go short, but I know that market is going long. So why would I decide to go the opposite direction and trade, if that makes sense? Honestly, today was a bit good, but it was bittersweet because yesterday I had the mistake where I forgot to close my sell limit. Because right now because I use TradingView, I have to work with the sell limit, which means that if price eventually doesn't go in the direction that I want it to go, that and eventually comes back to that area, guess what happens? If it gets filled, I don't have a stop loss or take profits. I have my sell limits go off, so it just keeps on running until I come back to the chart, which is very bad. So I had that same situation where price had already taken in my sell limit. I said that okay, market's gonna go down. I didn't realize that I went against what I said because my selling was about here. So price eventually went through it, but it didn't go all the way down. So I lost about like 300. It was really bad. Bad, and I feel bad for that. Well, enough about that. Because this is like our practice for our 10K valuation that we're gonna talk about our trade recap for today. Today was really good. I would say one of the good days to be a trader. Take our profits in, take our profits out, and yes, I might, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm a little busy, so I would try my best to like trade London session because I'm able to like wake up around 3 or Eastern Standard Time to be able to be on the charts. So that's enough about what's going on with me. More about charts. So given that what I said 1 week, we already had our week's highs and lows, previous week's highs and lows, we broke that already. So now we go to the daily. We go to our daily charts. We go to the daily chart and we see that price wants to go bullish, like I said. So just keep on going for more. So keep on learning from what we learn. See that price is going bullish. So what else do I do? I go to the 4 hour and find more and when I can enter. Because right now you see we two now we got them as retracements, right? It was at 9 a.m. So around 9 a.m. I was seeing a retracement. So what was I looking for? Looking for a reversal. So that's why I waited on the 1 hour. I saw that price was going to go bullish. So right here, went bearish right here. And you see this retracement. We're going up from Asian session, London session was all bullish. If I traded London session, I could have gone bullish easily. So, but we didn't. That's fine. Because we don't have to always meet requirements. We just have to meet our setup, be disciplined. When we're disciplined, we can make the best of what we want to do. So that's what I was saying. Start looking at London session. What did I find today? It's basically about the same thing that I found yesterday. I said we're going bullish. It's just where I'll place my stop loss and take profit that just smarter differently because volatility will be less. That's one. And two, the second one will be price might not go up as what it seems. So First of all, you can see how volatility was high here, volatility, but it might not be the same for yesterday. So those are the things you have to understand. And understand that price can't just go all the way up. It has to retrace, especially in the market where it's one to so many decimal places. So that's one thing we have as traders. Another thing that I also noticed was that Monday was good. We saw this from Asia session. We saw this strong liquidity. Price went all the way up. Had a retracement. Same thing here. We saw strong liquidity. Price retraced up. New York session right here. New York session is about here. So this strong liquidity, but price had to retrace so they can fill out this fair value gap from last session. Does that make sense? So like it's really, it might seem tricky, but you get what I mean by why price goes down. These are reversals, they're retracements. And when we realize what retracements are and what reversals are, tend to understand what that does for us. So what did I trade? When I got into this, what I mean, so I see this. I wanna like try and back a minute, show you guys what I'm talking. I've done backers, so it looks like more interesting and strong liquidity, up strong liquidity again. Who's up? Your session open, move up. It's like a drawn liquidity, right? What's that 745? The continuation of that. See, this is a fake out. When we see this is a fake out, I thought when I first entered, I thought we're gonna go for a while. So at first, because yesterday when I checked about yesterday on Monday, I saw the price was about here, right here. Price had already finished his move down. He already exhausted it. And when I look for entry points, that's when I saw that price would definitely go up. I hit all my take profit. So those are the things we have to like realize when entry trades. I think we have to realize that's what we see. Price that for me. What I find here today? Because yesterday my trading answer, I was too like I always make this mistake where I always think twice before entering a trade, even though I can find my setup. I always think twice before entering. So I need to either come to conclusion stocks, especially when I know that price is gonna go up for like right here, price will be touched once left. Well, if I go on the 5 minute, price touched at least twice. So it gave me two chances to he said, hey, answer now or forever hold your peace. I mean, it's not like I didn't want to trade that day. It's just like he touched twice one. And the second one was barely, it was this candle that made me, price came, touched back again, came back again and touched again. So it was like, oh, hey, so now, or might be doing FOMO, which is fear of missing out. Same thing right here. I wanted to enter around here, the middle of this breaker block. When I wanted to enter, when I enter around here, price did eventually come back here. Why did I fail to take it? I failed to take it because it didn't eventually get there. Today was like a bittersweet. That's why it says a bittersweet. Only hit first take profit. Second take profit almost hit it, but we were off by a little. So we ended the trade off with probably I'll say 80 because we didn't have our stop loss taken out. So those are the things we have to realize as upcoming traders, especially those that want to take this seriously. I mean, I just do this to show you guys what I mean. I'm my first take profit here. I can take profit here. Third take profit was we hit only one. So I always try and watch the market to see whether I can try and aim for a trade. And break even really works, especially when you hit first take profit. It doesn't mean that you're bad trading means you're smart. That's how traders manage risk. For the money you lose no money, but you gain money. When you gain money, you're investing into the market and leverage. That makes sense. And this thing takes time. It takes really time to master. I haven't mastered anything because at first I thought we were gonna break structure. I did break When we broke structure, I was happy. Why was I happy? Because I knew that price had already exhausted everything it needed to do. I wanted to see where price will eventually wait for price to eventually go all the way down and find a reversal for it to go all the way up. That's what I did. And that's what patience does. Patience teaches you all the things that it needs. Long run. Keeping for long run is very, very important. Yeah. Found this breaker structure price did want to push price did want to come here, break structure, but it didn't. It eventually did break structure reverse. I could have entered much earlier. I wanted to enter at the breaker structure, but remember what I said about Tuesday and Thursday? I wasn't at the market. So like I wasn't at where I wasn't at the chart. So I mean that's basically it for today. I don't really have much to say. It's just me talking about and ranting about how I might start trading on the session in Thursday, but yeah, from that, price has been lovely, especially with this 90-day tariff breaks. We're able to go back to our regular trading habits. So I might start looking at other pairs like the gold. I've not touched on the gold. I've just been looking at it. I've been because of the tariffs, like I said, this and it's wow. But that's about that. That's mainly it. And with that being said, I don't have anything else for you guys. Thank you. Look at the charts more often, especially now with this 90-day tariff break. And yeah, enjoy your April. That's going to be all for me.